I still stand by what I said, bro. There's zero chance they're letting this dude win. Zero.
Yeah.
Zero. You guys are going to have to really come to terms with how bad you want your country and what you're willing to do for it. Because I can promise you, Trump is not going to save you because they are not going to let him in. It's not happening. They're going to kill him. They're going to shut the power grid down. They're going to introduce a fucking war here. There's going to be riots here. Whatever they got to do, it doesn't matter. Could be a million different things. But there's zero chance, zero, that he wins the election and gets inaugurated without some major issues. So all of you guys out there that fancy yourself patriots and fancy yourself, real Americans, you better come to terms real quick with what you're willing to do to preserve this country and keep this country from becoming a communist country, because I can promise you there's 0% chance they're letting them get in there without major disruptions. What is up, guys? It's Andy Frisella, and this is the show for the realists. Say goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society, and welcome to motherfucking reality. Guys, today we have Andy and DJ
Cruise the motherfucking internet.
That's what we're going to do. That's what CTI stands for. It stands for Cruise the Internet. Topics of the day go up on the screen here. We speculate on what's true and what's not true, and then we talk about how we, the people, have to solve these problems going on in the world. Now, other times you tune in, do we have a problem? Do we have a problem over here? I'm trying to work.
It's an old man Joe, bro.
You're disrupting my flow. What is the disruption over there, children?
Bro, it's his sound effects, man. This is like, old people are loud, bro.
Huh?
Like they're
He
quiet.
ain't that old.
Bro, they're loud.
He ain't old.
Farts and shit, and he just sighs out of for no reason.
Okay, well, can I do the show?
Sorry.
All right, so we have shows within the show. Today is CTI, and then we have Q and AF. And then we have Real Talk, and then we have 75 Hard Verses, and then we have Tell Somebody About the Show. All right, what's up?
What is that, man?
What?
Just you just build a internal soundboard when you get older. You just start making random noises.
I don't know what the you're talking about.
Joe heard it. You heard it, Joe.
What's he talking about over there?
You just stop giving a about people's opinion when you get older.
Is that what
That's
it
a
is?
fact, dude.
Yeah. So
That's a fact.
If I want to yawn, I'm a fucking yawn.
And the harder you work in your life, the quicker that comes. Because you have a set amount of hours that you work, and if you work really hard, because in work life I'm 78.
Got it.
Right. So when I move and shit, the first thing I do when I move is I go oh fuck. You talking about like that? Yeah. I mean, dude, it's an automatic response.
Yeah, man. All right.
Sore. And then all the young guys laugh, and then all the old guys that are 40, they all look at you. They're like,
I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah, this is bullshit. I can see why people in their 40s and shit just become lazy pieces of fuck.
Yeah.
Because you do hurt all the time. But man, think how bad they hurt.
Who,
the people that don't move around and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Keep themselves in shape.
Like Biden.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, dude, so I think I found, I scour the internet. That's the word. Scour.
Yeah, it was scoundrel or something,
yeah,
wasn't it
something
before?
crazy.
You scoundreled the internet?
Something weird, yeah.
All right.
But I scoured the internet today, and I think I found the probably most cringe-worthy video.
Oh, no. No, we covered that yesterday.
No.
It was that girl that did the thing.
That don't even come close. It does not come close to what I have for you right
There's
now.
no way.
It doesn't come close, bro.
All right, let's see.
It doesn't come close. Let's check this out. So the headline is Dem PAC drops cringe ad portraying MAGA Republicans as sweaty anti-abortion creeps. So a Democrat PAC released a cringe-worthy political ad portraying MAGA Republicans as creepy, sweaty degenerates and religious zealots who want to control women's bodies. Classic liberal projection. The quote, "These guys are just weird" ad by Won't Pack Down shows a series of obvious Biden voters portraying themselves as what they conceive to be the typical Trump supporters, creepily explaining how they will outlaw abortions nationwide and control your sex life. The most creepiest fucking cringeworthy video I think has ever existed. Let's check it out.
Us MAGA Republicans banned abortion, but that's just the start.
That's just the start.
If Trump gets elected, we want the government involved in all aspects of your sex life.
Way more involved.
Way more involved.
When you have sexual intercourse, it should be illegal to use contraception. No pills, no condoms.
Your genitals are reserved for procreation.
If you freeze 12 eggs, you should be required to have 12 babies, or else you're a serial killer. And I'm definitely not a serial killer.
Are you?
My son monitors my porn usage to make sure I'm not self-pleasuring.
Just like Speaker of the House Mike Johnson. That's true, you can look it up.
Don't you think that's normal?
Yeah, I do.
It's normal for your son to do that.
You should have a family member monitor your porn use too.
Because pleasuring yourself is very, very naughty.
I'm voting in November.
I'm voting in November.
We're all voting in November. Are you?
Because what happens in your bedroom is up to me.
Is up to me and my son. Also, mouth stuff is a sin.
That's not real.
That is absolutely.
They're running that as a fucking TV.
That is
There's
absolutely
no way. There's
real.
no way. That's a fucking parody.
That's real. Won't pack down. Look it up. We got the link clicked on andyfrisella.com. That is real.
Okay.
We're the weird ones.
Yeah, we're fucking weird. Bro, first of all,
We're the weird
every
ones.
one of those dudes looks like they fucking touch kids. I would check the hard drive of every single one of those people. And I guarantee you there's some shit on there that shouldn't be on there. Secondly, not a single one of those people looks conservative. They all look exactly like they look. Like they pulled these people out of White Dudes for Harris and fucking made them do a commercial. And they said, oh, we're going to pretend to be conservatives. Here's the most concerning thing. Like, that's what they think of you.
That's what they think of us.
That's what they think of you.
Yeah.
That's what they think of anybody that's not with them. And they're literally talking about running the country and making a case for running the country based around porn usage, based around abortion. They're making up lies, okay? The only thing that anybody's ever said about abortion is that it should be a state level decision. It's not
for the people to make.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not federally banned, which it never should have been, ever. Okay. That's not within the realm of the responsibilities of the federal government. All right. And it's very weird to me how these women, especially, will make a vote based upon abortion. Like, how many fucking abortions are you having? No, I'm being serious. Like, we're talking about a functioning economy, low crime rates, not getting into wars, not sending our friends and families and brothers and dads and kids to go die in wars that don't interest us. And you're talking about being a cum receptacle that has no responsibilities for your decisions. And you're voting on that over everything else. How does that make sense? And then these same people who say this thing about reproductive rights, which isn't even true, these same fucking people are willing to vote for a party that completely erases them from culture. Okay? These are women voting for women that can't tell you what a woman is unless they are running for office and they need the women vote. Okay? They are okay with men being in your sports. They are okay with men being in your locker room. They are okay with men dressing up as women, coming to your school and dancing and shaking their dicks in your kids' faces. They're okay with all that shit. All right? But we're the weird ones.
We're weird, bro.
Okay? Like, maybe you guys should sit down and examine what the fuck you are doing and how you are thinking about things. I don't give a fuck if you're pro-choice, or that's not even the argument. The argument is not pro-choice, pro-abortion, or whatever, bro. It's that it doesn't affect you on a frequent enough basis to be above the line on where you should be making the decisions. So you're going to forego all decisions that affect you day in and day out, and affect your family day in and day out, and affect your well-being day in and day out. You're gonna ignore all of that. So in the fucking chance
somebody fucks you,
that's you fuck some dude that you don't want to fuck and you get pregnant, which there's still options, they're still there, that might happen once in your life, you're willing to throw away the rest of the quality of your life to vote on that one issue. How does this make sense at all to anyone?
asinine.
It's insane. And the people that vote for it as the top of line issue are literally fucking morons. They are morons. Okay? Because one, it'd be one thing if it was completely banned and you said, hey, this should be, right? The truth of the matter is, you hear Trump and you hear these people talk about the need for, abortions in certain scenarios. Trump said that many times.
Said it during the debate?
Yeah. And the people still don't hear him. They don't care. They don't care if he says what it is. These people don't care what he says. They only care about groupthink. They care about what is told to them by the media. They care about what their liberal social circle leader thinks, because these people all live in these little Facebook groups and these little communities and shit, and they got a fucking ultra left leader who basically runs like little cults with these people, and the minute they violate it, they lose their whole network of friends. Right. So they don't want to stay.
Yeah.
Huh?
And their Subaru discounts.
Yeah, right, exactly, bro. Yeah. They fucking do all drive Subarus. But, I mean, dude, let's be real. Like, how are you going to vote for something and make that the priority of the thing that you were voting for when all of these other issues affect you day in and day out? Like, you have to be a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then to vote that way when there is no issue there. Like, there's plenty of places to have this taken care of if that's something that you need. It's like, dude, it's insane, bro.
We're the weird ones.
Like, how many motherfucking abortions do you think these people are having? No, I'm being serious. Like,
I don't think
how many do you have to have?
Yeah.
How many do you have to make it the number one thing you vote on?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like, I'd rather, what they're saying is effectively, I'd rather be poor. I'd rather have a chance of getting murdered or mugged or stolen from or fucking violated or raped. I'd rather, have the country in disarray as long as I can get an abortion.
Mm-hmm. It makes zero sense. No, it makes absolutely no sense, man. But that video is fucking, it's
bro. And let's be real, man. That's what they look like. You guys are the motherfuckers over there in the fucking progressive left who are trying to normalize minor attracted people. You can't even type pedophile in a fucking Google search. It won't even come up. You know why? Because you're all trying to hide it and protect these people, which makes me fucking think that you are these people. It's very hard for me to think at this point in time.
To like separate that out.
Dude,
yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to defend this shit of minor attracted people and pedophiles, then that means you must be one. Like, for real, dude. That's where I'm at.
Makes sense to me, man.
And that's the straw that breaks the back. It should be for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Bro, I don't know one conservative person that looks like any of those people, talks like those people, acts like those people. When people see that, you guys should know that's what they think of you. They think you're fucking stupid. They think you're gross. They think you're scum of the earth. And bro, these people hate you. Like, they do not care about you. And this is the same group of people that says, oh, I just want to be left alone. No, they don't want to leave you alone, bro. They're never going to leave you alone. So stop thinking, I just want to take the high road and be left alone, and start realizing that figuratively or literally, we're going to have to punch motherfuckers in the face to get them to leave us fuck alone. Whatever that means. You see what I'm saying?
It's real shit, man. It's real shit. So other things too, man, while I was scouring the internet, I think I found an article that Joe Biden wrote himself.
That's impossible.
All right, let's give it a try. Tick bite to blame after Kansas man suffers near fatal allergic reaction to barbecue sandwich. That doesn't sound like some shit like Biden would say.
To blame after Kansas man suffers allergic
reaction. The idea that a man gets a tick bite and allergic and eats a barbecue sandwich. That doesn't sound like some shit Biden would say.
That's pretty good.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see it.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I can see it. Tick bite to blame after Kansas man. Now, look, I've broken down a lot of shit on this show that doesn't make sense, but this is a fucking this is a Rubik's Cube right here.
The idea, man. Come on, you know the thing.
Oh yeah.
Tick bite, man, Kansas, and barbecue sandwich.
Supposedly, there's a
There's a big outbreak right now.
It's not even an outbreak. There's something that happens when you get bit by a tick that it changes something where when you eat certain types of meats, you have allergic reactions and you swell up and da-da-da-da-da. I know somebody actually has it. So.
Really? Was it you? What? I know somebody.
Swole up.
I got a friend.
I got you. No,
We're asking for a friend. I'm not making fun of you,
it's
bro.
actually my wife's cousin. She listens to the show.
I'm not making.
out to you.
Well, good luck with your swelling.
All right, man. Let's get into this cruise, man, guys.
Bro, look at this guy.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't even put no makeup on this guy. That's just what the fuck he looks like.
That's his herpes for sure.
Yeah, bro. Like, dude, that's real shit. That's one of them. And that's the person that wants to fucking dance in their little drag outfit in front of your kids.
Yeah.
And they want to fucking, put dick sucking books in front of your kids.
That's also him.
Yeah. I mean, bro, that's them. This guy's got child porn on his fucking computer.
There's no
I would bet literally everything I fucking have. Every fucking thing I have.
Check his
that if you fucking went and checked that dude's computers, you would find that.
I'd double down with you.
Yeah.
I'd double down with you. I got a couple of stolen bikes. I'd double down.
Yeah, well, that's a fail ad. Bro, anybody who watches that is going to be like, what?
Yeah, man. It's just cringy, man. Guys, tell us what you guys think about that video.
Like, think how they're trying to appeal to the audience of men here.
Yeah.
Like, hey, vote for us and you get to jack off in peace. Like, bro, that's just not a very compelling argument.
Don't everybody do
We're going to have my son monitor my porn. The fuck are you talking
Nobody's
about?
doing that.
Where has that ever been a discussion of anything?
My dad wasn't even there, bro. Like, how's he gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna monitor his porn. You know?
Bro, your son's watching his own porn. Okay?
It's wild shit, man. But let's get into these headlines.
I will dig into this. I'll say this. It's interesting how they try to promote porn so much.
Yeah.
How they try to push it so hard. They like people don't realize, and I didn't for a long time, how fucking bad it is for people's brains.
Yeah. It fucks a lot of stuff up, man.
Yeah. Dude, and these guys push it hard as fuck.
And it's unrealistic.
Yeah.
That's the part that makes me mad.
Yeah, well.
What? What? It is unrealistic.
Like when there's a female in there? Unrealistic? That's unrealistic for you.
God damn it.
All right.
Guys, let's check out these headlines. Remember, if you want to see any of these pictures, articles, links, videos, go to andyfrisella.com. We got them linked there for you. That being said.
Sorry to hear about your tick bite, Joe.
Oh, we got a show to do?
Headline number one. New update. So they got a new acting director for the Secret Service. They got a brand new guy in there. His name's Ronald Rowe Jr. This gentleman here. He already is starting to point fingers. But he's back in the congressional hearings right now with the Senate. And everything started off cool. All right, started off cool. He admitted that the attempted assassination of President Trump was, quote, a failure of the Secret Service. And this was by far probably the most like direct admission of guilt, I guess, we've had out of the Secret Service. But that's where it started. And then things just got weird. So one of the FBI, I guess, leaders in this group, he tried to make an allegation that there was a social media account, multiple social media accounts that they're still working through. But he claims that the would-be assassin allegedly ran an anti-immigrant and anti-Semitic social media account on the social platform called Gab. And so the FBI has linked Thomas Matthew Crooks, the would-be assassin of former President Donald Trump, to a social media account purportedly filled with anti-immigrant and anti-Semitic rhetoric. This revelation was made during a Senate Homeland Security Committee hearing on Tuesday, where U.S. Secret Service Acting Director Ronald Rowe and FBI Deputy Director Paul Abbott provided updates on the ongoing investigation. Now, we knew he had a couple of social media accounts. He didn't have anything major like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. These are all like kind of like super anonymous, where your anonymity you can kind of hide under very, very well. Things like Discord, Gab, things like that. But what he says is that something just very recently uncovered that I want to share is a social media account which is believed to be associated with the shooter, Abbott said. Some of these comments, if ultimately attributable to the shooter, appear to reflect anti-Semitic and anti-immigration themes to espouse political violence and are described as extreme in nature, he added. But here's the problem. So a gentleman by the name of Andrew Torba, who is the CEO of Gab, quickly hopped on and called it bullshit. This was his tweet. It's a little long-winded, but we'll read through it here. He starts off by saying, the FBI is now claiming that the Trump shooter Thomas Matthew Crooks had an unspecified quote-unquote social media account in 2019-2020 when he was 14 or 15 years old. It's very important. That posted anti-immigrant and anti-Semitic content. Even that alone makes no sense. Because, yeah, the posts that they're alleging were made back in 2019, 2020 when he would have been 14 or 15 years old making statements on like immigration and Semitism.
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like half these people on the internet are fucking 12 years old arguing politics. Why do you think I don't get in the comments with people? Like half of you motherfuckers are in there arguing with fucking 13-year-old kids.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. But Andrew Torba goes on to say this is not consistent with Gab's understanding of the shooter's motives based on an emergency disclosure request we received from the FBI last week for the Gab account, Epic Microwave, which, based on the content of that EDR, the FBI appeared to think belonged to Thomas Crooks. And he continues saying, many, particularly regime media reporters, have doubted Gab's claims that this request existed. Normally, we do not confirm the existence or content of law enforcement communications. In this instance, we had to make an exception due to the overwhelming public interest in disclosure and transparency, and to which they posted the EDR that was sent to them from the FBI. But Andrew concludes by saying, as a courtesy to law enforcement, we are not going to post the entire request. This is the first page of that request. The story is the account for which data was requested was unequivocally pro-Biden and in particular pro-Biden's immigration policy. To the best of Gab's knowledge, as of 2021, Crooks was a pro-lockdown, pro-immigration, left-wing Joe Biden supporter. That's the CEO of the company.
Yeah, and he's tired of the media trying to twist this shit, and he said, fuck it, I'm going to tell the truth.
Or the FBI lying directly to the Senate.
Oh, he's a registered Republican.
It's bullshit.
I know.
It's complete bullshit. He's been ripping them up. He's even posted. He's like, listen, we'll be completely transparent. He has an entire thread that's on Twitter right now, Andrew Torba at Base Torba. You guys can check it out for yourself. But he's exposing all of it. He's like, no, this is the fucking truth. This guy was not a Republican. He did not have conservative beliefs. He did not have conservative morals, right?
Which is like what, the 30th fucking violent person over the last 5 years that we've covered.
That's going to that team.
Have any of these people been conservative?
I haven't seen one.
Me neither.
I have not seen one.
Not one mass shooter.
And it's weird because if it was, obviously we would know it, right? And they would make it mainstream media. But
yeah, well, they do that they try to make these people that, but then
it comes out.
I know. Look, bro, these people are liars.
Yeah. Now, and an interesting thing, I know something that you personally have been asking and wanting to see was more people from within the Secret Service stepping out and speaking up.
Yep.
And I know we have buddies that listen to the show, awesome guys, great men, and
in all the agencies,
in all agencies, but there's
time for you motherfuckers to step up, dude.
Yeah. Well,
time is here.
Time is now. And I think, people got the message. Check this out. So this is an exclusive report. A Secret Service counter sniper sent an email Monday night to the entire uniformed division, not agents, saying he will not stop speaking out until, quote, 5 high-level supervisors, one down, are either fired or removed from their current positions. The counter sniper also said the agency, quote, should expect another assassination attempt before November, and complained that he is no longer proud to be a United States Secret Service counter sniper after leadership failed the officers at the Trump rally in Butler on 7/13. This is the email.
Well, before you read the email, you should expect an assassination all the time. That's the level of fucking protection that you guys are supposed to provide.
Yeah.
All the time. Just saying that.
Yeah. But I mean, this is his email. I'm not going to read the entire thing, but I mean, he does lay it out, and there's 5 key people that he's alleging that are directly responsible for this. Now, I don't know if that's alluding to the intentional, responsible for this, right? The intentionality part, that's been a question that everybody's had. But guess what they did to this email?
They wiped it off the servers, the internal servers of the Secret Service. You know how I know that? Because my buddy, who I know, called me immediately when they did it, and he said, hey, they just did this.
Mm-hmm.
This has been going around. Everybody's getting pissed. Everybody's pointing fingers, and they just deleted this email off the fucking server. And there's like a bunch of people on it.
It's a bunch of them.
It's a big chain.
It's a bunch of them.
So think about that.
And then shit really takes a turn
in
this hearing, bro.
Did they talk about it getting deleted off the server in the hearing?
No,
because that just happened today.
It just happened. Yeah, I'm not sure if they did
that.
Or not.
That'll be on tonight's news or tomorrow's news.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But then the acting Secret Service director, he loses his composure completely, and plays victim when Senator Hawley started questioning him. Check this clip out.
The person who is in charge of the interoperability of radio frequencies between local law enforcement and Secret Service, has that person been relieved of duty?
No, Senator, because interoperability is a challenge, is a greater challenge than just one person. On that day, we had a counterpart system. It failed
As the person who made the decision to send Donald Trump onto stage knowing that you had a security situation, has that person been relieved of duty?
No, sir, they haven't.
Has the person who decided not to pull the former president off of stage when you knew that, in your words, the locals were working a serious security situation, has that person been relieved of duty?
No, sir. Again, I refer you back to my original answer that we are investigating this through a mission assurance. And as opposed to zeroing in on one,
what more do you need to investigate to know
exactly what the decision-making process was?
What more do you need to investigate to know that there were critical enough failures that some individuals ought to be held accountable? I mean, what more do you need to know?
What I need to know is exactly what happened, and I need my investigators to do their job. And I cannot.
A lot of people didn't do their jobs.
I cannot put my thumb on the scale. Otherwise.
What do you mean put your thumb on the scale?
You're asking me, Senator, to completely make a rush to judgment about somebody failing. I acknowledge this was a failure of the Secret Service.
Is it not prima facie that somebody has failed? A former president was shot.
Sir, this could have been our Texas school book depository. I have lost sleep over that for the last 17 days,
then
just like you have.
Somebody to
and I will
hold
tell
them
you,
accountable.
Senator, I will tell you, Senator, that I will not rush to judgment, that people will be held accountable, and I will do so with integrity and not rush to judgment and put people unfairly persecuted.
Unfairly persecuted?
Unfairly,
we've got people
sir,
who are
we
dead.
have to.
Well, I see both sides of this.
I do see both sides.
Yeah, I mean, look, I like Holly, like I said the other day. It does irritate me that they don't get anything actually done and hold people accountable. With that being said, I watched a little bit of this earlier, and that guy, the acting director, does seem like he wants to fucking get to the bottom of it. And I feel like right now what's happening here is Holly's just putting a ton of pressure on him, that, and that guy's going to walk out and be like, all right, we got to fucking fix this.
Yep.
So
I do think he wants to.
I do too. I get that feeling too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that feeling too. I think they're both right here. And I bet you, honestly, like, I mean, I think they both want the same thing. That's how I'm reading it.
Yeah.
Like, it's completely opposite of that situation with that other woman where she was clearly fucking gatekeeping and hiding information from these guys.
Yeah, for sure.
And dude, and that guy's also right. Like, if it's already been hidden and he's just now the acting director as of a few days ago, how much information could he possibly have? Now, what I think should happen, right, is all of those people that Josh Hawley mentioned should be suspended Immediately. Yeah.
Which is like, that should be standard protocol.
Dude, listen, because those people, if this was, which I believe it was, an inside job, which was they were counting on Donald Trump being assassinated, that means that there's people that are still operating inside the Secret Service that allow that to happen. And you have to remove every single key person from that scenario and kind of like gather them up and stick them over here while we figure out what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
So those people should, if they're still allowed to be working, that's extremely dangerous. And to the point that was made in the letter, from the email from the Secret Service agent, dude, they're going to try to assassinate him again. And I actually think it's going to be different this time. I think I said this last week or the week before, but I still think this.
Like a mass casualty.
Well, they came out the day after that or 2 days after that, and they said Iran has this huge assassination plot of Trump, right? And
they just came out again today saying the same shit.
Iran saying
talking about that Iran has plans to meddle with the elections.
Okay. Yeah. You mean like our own government does? Okay. Yeah, it's going to be Iran this time instead of Russia.
Yeah, good
right?
job.
Yeah.
Iran.
But anyway.
And Trump paid him to do it.
Yeah, I know, dude. Anyway, what I see, I think these people are so evil, they're going to try to accomplish multiple things at once. And now that they're saying, Iran wants to assassinate Trump, dude, like these people could cut the power, fucking drone strike a fucking rally, turn the power back on and be like, Iran killed Trump. We're going to war. And they could accomplish a whole bunch of shit. They get their war, they get rid of Trump, and they try to turn the MAGA base, Trump's base, to be pro-war, and they get all the shit. You see what I'm saying? So that makes sense to me. Donald Trump needs to be really fucking careful, dude.
Yeah, he does. And here's the weird thing, man. To that illusion.
Just remember, if it happens, it wasn't Iran.
Right.
It's our own fucking people. It's these fucking communists who have infiltrated and compromised our government.
Yeah.
It's the same old characters, bro. The people who won't get out of the fucking spotlight. The point of democracy, a constitutional republic, is for fucking new people to be in it all the time. We haven't had an election in 50 fucking years that didn't have Clinton, Bush, Joe Biden in it. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on here? This is like a monarchy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, dude, these people, none of these people should be in office anymore. You're supposed to come in, make your influence, move on. And they're not moving on.
They
right?
refuse to move.
No, and those are the people who want to kill Trump and keep it moving for themselves.
Now, the interesting thing here, man, like I said, we got all these illusions of shit happening. We obviously know there was some lapse in decisions, whether intentional or strategic. We don't know yet. But we're already starting to see that at least somebody inside of Trump's permanent detail is back in the play, because Trump just did a speech. He just did a speech in Nashville at a Bitcoin convention or something shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was a security issue there as well that nobody's really covering and talking about. But to the point where Secret Service had to delay Trump going on stage and speaking because of it, where apparently two people were able to get through the first line of perimeter, right? But then skipped the second entry border check, where there's another weapons check, metal detector, all of that stuff. They were able to bypass that somehow, some way, and find themselves in the crowd and in the audience. And thankfully, it caught the attention of somebody, whether whoever it was. And they delayed Trump from going out to speak. Apparently, it was two people that two credentialed and screened attendees were removed from the venue for not following proper entry protocols. And so that's been released. And he was, Trump was told by his Secret Service detail to wait until the two individuals were located, because they were just somewhere out in the crowd, have not been through the proper screening process. And they're saying, obviously, that there was never a threat to Trump. Of course they're going to say that, because they don't want to show any further weaknesses and fuck-ups.
Did you see what Charlie Kirk said?
About what?
About the security. Charlie Kirk put on that event this past weekend where Trump spoke, and he said the fucking security was super lax.
Yeah.
He said it was terrible.
Yeah.
He said it was the worst that he's ever had. And he said he's hosted Trump a number of times, which we know Trump's always been at Charlie's events, right? So, look, bro, they're trying to get him killed.
They got to get their shit together.
No, it's not that. There are key people. It's not about getting the shit together. There are key people inside that organization who want him dead, who are allowing the fucking gates to stay open so that he could potentially be killed. That is exactly what's happening. And there was a plan that failed that people are responsible for and need to be held accountable for and quite honestly need to be hung for, okay, publicly.
Yeah.
All right? When the fuck is that going to happen?
Yeah, guys, jump in on this conversation. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. We'll keep a close eye on this as always.
I still stand by what I said, bro. There's zero chance they're letting this dude win. Zero.
Yeah.
Zero. You guys are going to have to really come to terms with how bad you want your country and what you're willing to fucking do for it. Because I can promise you, Trump is not going to save you because they are not going to let him in. It's not happening. They're going to kill him. They're going to shut the power grid down. They're going to introduce a fucking war here. There's going to be riots here. Whatever they got to do, it doesn't matter. Could be fucking a million different things. But there's zero fucking chance, zero, that he wins the election and gets inaugurated without some major fucking issues. So all of you guys out there that fancy yourself patriots and fancy yourself, real Americans, you better come to terms real quick with what you're willing to do to preserve this country and keep this country from becoming a communist country, because I can promise you there's 0 fucking % chance they're letting them get in there without major disruptions.
Guys, jumping on this conversation down in the comments. Let us know what you guys think. We'll keep an eye on this one. Now, with that being said, let's go check out some comments.
Cool.
Yeah, let's go cruise the comments.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Black Host.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah. From yesterday. 1776.
Yeah.
Don't you realize you're black?
Bro, listen. I mean, well, this is what it is. This first comment comes from Stan2666. Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Biden was a very solid president by almost every measure, an undeniable fact.
That's Gavin Newsom.
That's a fact. The only thing solid about Biden was his shits, and that's not even
that's debatable.
That's still debatable.
What are we talking about? What do you consider solid? If you're somebody who has nothing, listen, if you're somebody who has nothing, who's extremely poor, who doesn't have a job, doesn't have a career, and you got all kinds of free shit by Biden being president, I could see why you think he's a solid president. But the fact of the matter is, the people who actually pay the money that you then receive to do nothing in this country, they're having a much harder time making the money that the government steals from them to pay you to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be in your best interest for you to root for the other team, so at least the people who are out here working can work and make money at an easier pace and without disruption like they've had, so that you can actually get your aid more effectively.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Solid president.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking 20 million illegals, okay, who are now doing exactly what I said for years and years and years. They come here, they do not adopt the culture, they attack the fucking women, they cause all sorts of problems, they're taking our tax dollars, now they're infiltrating the black communities, and the black communities are getting no aid while these people are getting free homes. He drained the strategic oil reserves so that to artificially keep gas prices in check. If that wasn't happening, our gas price would be fucking $10 a gallon right now. You morons don't know nothing about that. Let's see, what else did he do? He got us in the fucking war in Ukraine. He spent $100 and something billion on the war in Ukraine, which, clearly they're not going to win. They lied about Russia collusion. I mean, we could go on and on and on. The crime, the fucking inflation, the
solid president.
Bro, the guy's destroying the country. And you're sitting here saying he's a solid president by almost every measure. What are you fucking talking about?
What are you smoking?
Dude, no. Like, these people are so delusional. This is why when you see them on the street and you ask them, all right, what were your 3 best things that they did? They can't say anything. And we see these videos over and over and over again online. How many times have we seen these videos where somebody walks up to someone and they're not a Trump supporter, and then the person asks them, well, why don't you support Trump? He's a fucking blah, 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 blah. He's a piece of shit. He's a convicted felon. Okay, well, what do you like about Biden? What do you like about Kamala? Well, I like their policies. Which ones? Don't do that to me.
Yeah, bro.
Well, don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, these people don't know shit, bro. And this is my point that I was making yesterday in the show. These people are allowed to vote. And these people vote, and then other people have to go fucking pay the consequences of their voting.
Yeah.
If you don't have a tax return, dude, you shouldn't be able to vote. That's it.
Yeah. Charles Paul, he doesn't agree with you, Andy. He says inflation down, jobs back and then some, deficit spending down. He saved when Trump left us in a crisis. Facts don't care about your feelings. That's funny, because I got something. I got you. Inflation down. Okay. Interesting, because this is
still higher than any point when Trump was in office. It's down from halfway through 2022. You don't think that the people that were halfway, that at 2022 at all-time high inflation, aren't still suffering from this? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, inflation's down. Sure.
Compared to what?
Compared to, exactly.
It's still higher than at any point by a lot. Look at the interest rates, dude. Look at the cost of fucking groceries. Look at the cost of living.
It's insane. What's the second point? Jobs back and then some. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll say this. Well, here's the graph, but I will say this. Some of you are so fucking stupid that you completely forget about all of your media, all of your Democrats, the school board, the fucking every single organization that aligns with the left demanding that businesses be shut down and schools be shut down. And they're not taking into account those jobs rebounding after Biden came back in office. So you're attributing all the jobs lost to Trump when Trump said that he didn't even want to fucking lock shit down, and all of your fucking people wanted to lock it down. All the media wanted to lock it down. Don't you remember if you said no lockdowns, what you were? You were a grandma killer. You were selfish. You were this and that. And these
2 weeks to stop the spread.
Yeah, and these people here conveniently forget that their buddies, the people they vote for, left all of the fucking big box stores open, the Amazons, the Walmarts, the Targets, and they closed all of the small businesses because they were not essential. And all of that wealth transfer went from those small businesses to those big businesses. That's why the guys like Bezos and all these big guys, their net worth has doubled or tripled since 2020. And the average American's net worth has gone way the fuck down. So when you say we got jobs back and then some, you're selectively picking data that is not true.
No, because even if you look at it, unemployment was actually still lower under Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
it's right there.
It's right there.
So that your facts don't care about your feelings. There's the facts right there for you, bro.
Deficit spending down.
Yeah.
Deficit spending down. Deficit spending down.
Yeah.
We just topped 35 trillion for the first time in history.
Yeah. It's down.
It's down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's down.
It's down.
Yeah.
Up is down.
Yeah.
And down is up.
He saved when Trump left us in a crisis. No, Trump didn't leave us in a crisis. Your people fucking stole an election. They stole a fucking election. Okay? So you could say whatever you want. That will come out. That will come out to be true. People still, there's still people like this dude who don't think that. It will come out that they stole the election. The same thing that's happening in Venezuela right now happened in fucking 2020 here. And if it happens again, we'll see the same thing happening in Venezuela here in fucking 3 or 4 months.
Yeah. Yeah. So good job, Charles.
Yeah.
Yep.
These people just make shit up, dude.
Bro,
they just make shit up.
Both of their buttholes.
No,
bro.
they believe the lies that people like Kate, they can't understand. When you listen to KJP or any of these people on CNN or fucking MSNBC, these people are blatantly fucking lying to your face, and they have no problem lying to you. None. And you believe it. You hear it and you're like, oh my God, yeah. Okay. Well, they must be telling truth because it's on MSNBC. It's on CNN. Biden's saying it. KJP's saying it. All the talking heads are saying it. So it must be true. It's not true. That's the point. There's a massive conspiracy happening that most people see now that some of you will not allow yourself to see because you have created your identity and sunk your identity so hard into this political party as part of who you are that you're not able to see the actual facts.
It's insane, man.
Yeah.
This last one.
Like literally not one thing that person said was true.
Nothing. And it took me 3 minutes to pull that shit up.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah. They wouldn't just lie to us.
I watch porn videos longer than it took me to fucking research that.
Well, that's probably a lie.
Yeah, that's true. This last one comes from Weather Outdoors, Wheathead Outdoors. Love the show. Andy, when DJ takes you on the movie date, just buy out the movie theater tickets. It'll be so romantic, just y'all two in the whole theater.
I did that one time. I bought the whole theater out one time. I took the whole company to see Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, that
first came out.
That's badass.
Yeah.
That's badass.
It was fun.
Oh, let's go do it. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll buy the theater out and go watch
The Notebook.
No.
No?
You like that? You do like that movie. I guarantee it. I guarantee you that's one of your favorite fucking movies.
It's a good movie.
That's a lie.
It is a good movie.
How?
What do you mean how?
How's it good?
The Notebook, bro?
What's good about it?
Bro, the whole thing. It's a great movie.
No, it's not. It's fucking bullshit.
What do you want?
It's a bullshit. Yes, it's a bullshit movie. It's a bullshit movie that creates an unrealistic representation of what relationships are supposed to be like, and everybody searches for those relationships, and they can't find them, and then they get divorced 7 times, or they have fucking, dude. Listen, I'm being real. There's a real fucking wrong expectation of what a relationship is like in the movies versus what it's like in real life. And a lot of people destroy their whole lives because they're chasing an unrealistic expectation. And that movie is one of the main movies that creates it. Okay? These love stories of, it's just like, listen, bro.
Gonna die old together.
Yeah, bro, it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. There was truth about the indecisiveness part, though.
Huh?
Like, what do you want? Like, that is some truth.
It would be more true if it was like, where do you want to eat?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, well, how about here? No, not there.
I'll eat anywhere. No, that's my fucking worst. What do you eat? Oh, I'll eat anything. All right, what about this? Oh, no, I don't know about it. What the fuck? Alex does it all the time.
I got no comment.
See, I cook, though, so I'll be all right.
I got no comment, bro. I think that's a female trait.
Yeah, right.
I think it's like literally, I don't think it's
embedded in there.
I think it does not matter which one. They all do the same
primal
thing. Where do you want to eat? I don't care. What about here? No. Have you ever had that happen? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know any dudes that do that.
No, bro. Like, if I say anywhere, I fucking mean it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, we appreciate you for being real ass fans. And make sure you guys do your own research. With that being said, man, let's keep this cruise moving. We got headline number 2. Oh, this will be good. Headline number 2 reads, Wet ass pussy rapper Megan Thee Stallion to headline Kamala Harris campaign rally in Atlanta. Question.
So they're running on porn and wet ass pussy.
Question.
Oh, you're asking me a question.
Question.
Okay.
Kamala.
What?
You think she got the WAP?
Dude, I never even heard that song.
You've heard that song.
No, I haven't. I don't want to hear it either.
Andy, you've heard this song.
No, I haven't,
how
dude.
do you know you don't want to hear it if you never heard it?
Because I don't like these people.
It's a good song.
No, it's not. 10-year-old girls sing that song. There's nothing good about it. I ain't with it, man.
No.
You know, when I was a kid, you couldn't listen to 2 Live Crew. Your parents wouldn't let you.
I don't even know what that is.
It's Luke. You don't know Luke?
Mm-mm.
All right.
Mystical?
Huh? They wouldn't let you listen to Mystical?
Yeah.
Mystical was like when I was in my 20s. I did whatever I want then. But I'm just saying.
Like for the kids, yeah.
Yeah, kids were not allowed to listen to music, bro. They weren't allowed to listen to fucking NWA and all this like shit that no one had ever really heard back then before. And now you got 10-year-old, 8-year-old girls singing wet ass pussy because their parents play it for them. You wonder why culture's so fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, it's no big deal. Just relax. I'm sure you want your son to monitor my porn usage too.
Right.
You can't see the problem with your fucking 8-year-old daughter in the backseat of the car singing wet ass pussy.
Yeah.
Like you don't, bro. You should have your kids taken from you for that.
Right. I mean, to your point, bro. Like that's what they're trying to depict in the black community. Is like this is the Democratic platform. This is what black people are capable of. This is it. Oh, and it's okay because you know why? Because Hillary Clinton also endorsed WAP, so it's fine. Have you seen this clip? Chelsea Clinton praised WAP.
Great to see women be so fierce.
Yeah, check this out.
What about like women like discovering, new medical breakthroughs? What about like it's kind of like how they feel about black people.
It's so degrading.
That's what I'm saying. Like they say stupid ass shit like, oh, well, I'm for black people, but black people are so dumb they can't get a computer and they can't get an ID, right? And they need extra help. And they sell that. And then they sell the same type of shit to women. Mm-hmm. They say, oh, you're being fierce by listening to wet ass pussy, right? And dancing and swinging your ass around and fucking all this shit. But they don't say anything about like the educated women that create change in society in a real manner, right? They pander to this fucking disgusting shit.
Yeah. That's exactly. I mean, dude, it's
fierce.
Crazy.
What's fierce about saying wet ass pussy? When I was a kid, we called those bitches whores.
Yeah, yeah.
Not fierce.
Yeah, not strong, not courageous.
Yeah. We like kept our distance because we didn't want another shit to jump on us.
Didn't want the cooties.
Yeah,
yeah. Let's check this out from Hillary.
Chelsea follows rap music. She has ever since she was a little girl.
First of all, follows rap music like it's a.
She's just trying to pander to fucking a black woman.
My daughter follows rap music.
Yeah, let's hear this conversation.
Yeah, that's the fucking out liberal shit, bro.
Let's hear.
Oh, your daughter's trans? My daughter listens to rap music.
Yeah.
What do you got about that?
Yeah.
Chelsea follows rap music. She has ever since she was a little girl. But I kind of came to awareness of you with the Cardi B WAP.
I've always wanted to do a song with Cardi. As soon as she sent me the song, I think I sent it back to her like the next day. And it was just so exciting. The men, they seem so confident in what they're saying, and they don't have no problem with talking about their sexuality and how they're gonna have sex with you. So I was like, well, I could do that, and it's gonna sound fire coming from a woman.
It's great to see women be so kind of fierce.
That is my life's mission, to make sure that I'm always unapologetically me.
I think Hillary got WAP.
So she's unapologetically a fucking hoe that sings about her wet, like, bro, like real talk, like, whatever, man.
Yeah, bro.
And these same women are like, there's no good men.
Where's all the good men?
There's no good men. No good men want to fuck you, bitch, because you're fucking talk about how wet your pussy is and shit. They know 17 other dicks been in there since this morning.
Bro. Here's my issue, man. This is my issue, and this is something I'm always going to drive in. Like, people, they're trying to paint Kamala as this, like, fucking,
oh, it ain't working.
Down with the people. It's not working.
It ain't working,
man. It's not working. And, like, I think it's important to remind people of the bullshit that this woman has done, right? And so I want to share this story. This is a story of Jamal Truelove. He was one of the victims of Kamala Harris's prosecutions. He was framed by police and convicted of murder in 2010. He was then sentenced to prison for 50 years, and he served 6 years before his conviction was overturned in 2000. Wait, the math doesn't math on that, does it?
Well, he was probably in jail for 2 years before waiting for the trial.
That's okay. And served 6 years before his conviction was overturned in 2014. Recently, a video made the rounds of Jamal telling how Kamala Harris sat in the courtroom and laughed after he was sentenced to prison for 50 years. Check this out.
In 2008, I was framed for murder and wrongfully convicted by the office of Kamala Harris, sentenced 50 to life in prison. It took me 5.5 years to ultimately get back in the trial, due to prosecutorial misconduct, and it took me another year to go to my second trial, to which I was vindicated by a jury of my peers. When I got convicted, Kamala Harris was in the courtroom. When I got sentenced 50 to life in prison, Kamala Harris was in the courtroom. When I look back and I seen her, she was smiling. And she did that stupid ass laugh that she do right now. This shit ain't funny.
Yeah. And so that's one of the victims. Like, and that's the thing. Like, nobody talks about like her. Like, nobody really like they try to erase that shit like it never happened.
Did you see that clip of her trying to talk to Team USA?
Mm-mm.
She walked in on Team USA, the basketball team, and they're all like, "Who the fuck is this bitch?" Like, look, nobody respects her, dude. All of this is fake hype.
Yeah.
Okay, and honestly, the fact that she's trying to push herself as a black woman when the black community knows she's not black is making it way worse. And this also lends itself to what I've been telling you is going to happen. They put her in. She's not the certified fucking candidate yet for the Democrat Party. It hasn't been formalized. They're testing the waters to see if it's going to take. It's not taking, and when it doesn't take, they're going to make another switch, and it's going to be Michelle Obama.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%, man. And it's not taken. Did you see this clip?
It's not taken, bro.
From MSNBC. MSNBC tried to do a focus group with black voters. It went real bad.
Yeah,
let's check this out.
How many of you know a black man who has expressed to you that they're committed to voting for Donald Trump? Okay. For the brothers who have told you that or said that to you, has the emergence of Kamala Harris changed that for those brothers?
No.
Nope.
Why should it?
No, man.
Hold on. Why should it?
Right.
Why should
she's black?
Okay, that's not
allegedly?
That's not a reason.
No.
That's not a reason. That is a reason that preschool kids might pick somebody. Right? That's not an actual reason.
No.
So because she's black and because she's a woman are not actual reasons to choose a candidate for president of the United States. Because she's the first whatever, that shit's irrelevant too. Okay? If we want a fucking solid country, we have to pick the person who can do the fucking job. And right now, as it appears, we have two choices. Now, if I had it my way, there would be other choices, but there aren't. So we have two choices. We can either say we're fucked, or we could say I'm going to pick the better choice for right now, and then I'm going to work on myself and my community and my standards to produce people who could be better options later on down the road by making myself and my family and my community better and more aligned with the vision that I believe this country should be. Okay? That's what people should be thinking about. But this whole fucking bullshit of we're going to make history with the first, who cares? Who cares? You can't fucking pay your bills. You have to dodge bullets in your neighborhood. You might get drafted into this war that's not going to make any difference for any of us because you want to vote on someone's skin pigment.
Bro, it's idiotic.
Black people aren't buying it, bro. No. They're over it. They're done being pandered to. They know that Kamala Harris is not one of their people. They know that she is pandering. They know Megan Thee Stallion knows that Hillary Clinton is being a dumb white bitch when she sits there and tries to relate to her, just like this picture. They walk away, bro. This is the best part. What does Megan Thee Stallion say when she walks away from those women?
Stupid ass white bitches.
That's right. That's right. That's what she says. And she makes fun of them to all the other girls. And she says, well, they might be president or they might be powerful, so I might as well fucking cultivate a relationship with them. Mm-hmm. That's the real shit. Am I wrong?
No, that's 100%. What did Hillary say after she walks away?
Oh man, I think we really made a connection there. The black people are going to like us.
Did you stick your tongue out? Should I have stuck my tongue out?
No. Do you think that went okay? Do you think it was I awkward? Like, did I sound cool?
Yeah, dude, people, and here's a good thing, man. Like every single day, I see more and more clips of people that are just like that. Maybe have been on that side, maybe were over there that are completely like saying "fuck it." Like this clip here. Check this out.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, this message is to all you Trump supporters, all you MAGA people. I have one thing to say to you. I'm sorry. Sorry that I bought into all the bullshit that the media was feeding to me for all those years. Sorry for thinking that you guys were the enemy, when really you are trying to protect this country. The past 3 years, the past 4 years have been horrific. You can't buy food. Gas prices are ridiculous. And our cities are looking like fucking slums. Elect Kamala Harris, who's actually in charge of the border now. Yeah, no, sorry. I bought into all the bullshit. Not this time. Another thing. As a gay man, I'm over this fucking gay woke agenda bullshit. Because that's not what the gay community is. Sorry, it is not. What they're pushing on TV is some sadistic shit. And as somebody who has a nephew who's in kindergarten, the last thing I want is for my nephew to think that if he... You already know where I'm going with this, right? That's some bullshit. That, in my opinion, is some bullshit that they're doing with the kids. It has to stop. It has to stop because it's giving gay people a bad name. Gay people who don't want any part in that. I don't even go to gay pride anymore because it's disgusting. Gay pride used to be fun. Gay pride used to be a kiki. We used to that. No, but basically turned into a fucking sex fest. It's disgusting and it does not represent me in one bit. I was told that if I vote for Trump, that my rights as a gay man would be taken away and I would be set back 100 years. And can you show me where Trump said that? You know the response I got? Fuck you! Crazy liberal shit. So, again, to all the MAGA people, you have a new person on board with you. Trump 2024. Let's get this fucking country back in order. Thank you.
I like that dude.
Toodaloo.
Yeah, but you know what, bro? He's telling the truth.
Telling the truth, man.
And by the way, how many gay people are actually with the shit that just happened in Paris? For real.
Yeah.
Fucking none of them, dude. Okay? These people have weaponized that movement in the name of communism, in the name of demoralization and destabilization of our culture and society. And it's making it very, very, very dangerous for men like that.
Yeah. Well, brother, I think that too, like, you know, gay people already know they're going to hell. And so, like, with that, like, they're definitely going. Like,
yeah, of course.
For sure.
Yeah, because you know why they're going to hell? Because my son's going to monitor their porn. Bro, you know what's crazy? All the people that I know that vote for Trump, with the exception of the hyper-aggressive, like, Christians, because there are those people, right? Yeah. Those people are
now...
They
monitor their porn, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are.
Those motherfuckers look at more porn than anybody. That's why they're so vocal trying to cover their shit. Like, bro, Christianity is not about being perfect. It's about trying your best. Mm-hmm. It's about being the best that you can be. And that's not going to be perfect all the time. And there's this group of people on the far right that are Christians that are very judgmental and very harsh and hold the cancel culture weapon right now and misuse it a lot of times. Yeah. And that needs to stop. Okay, now there's certain times where it should be used, like all the advertisers of the Olympics should be pulling out, or you guys should stop buying from the people who are advertising on the Olympics. And that should be real shit if that's how you feel about things, which I do. But the point is that we have people in this country who are being painted in a very, very bad way, in a way that makes them viewed in a way that's not true, okay? And also dangerous to them as people. Like, they're pushing this crazy, like he said, sadistic, satanic shit so hard that if gay people don't speak up loud and in unison and say, hey, I'm not fucking with any of this shit, it makes them the target of the recourse of very pissed off people because of what these disgusting elite people are doing.
Yeah,
to the other side.
And you will.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, and you will be set back 100 fucking
dude,
maybe 1,000.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, how do you not see that? Like, how do we not see that with black people, women, and gay people when we talk about them voting progressive left? It hurts all three of these groups of people more than anybody else because it takes the rest of the people, and the rest of the people look at them and like, fuck you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Guys, jump in on this conversation. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think. With that being said, man, let's get to our final.
I have seen a lot of people say that they know, like she's getting exposed for this fucking fake black shit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are like, bro, this bitch is not black.
There was a clip when she was with that one Indian comedian girl cooking Indian food.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And
Like,
she
that
was,
shit started
and she's
to
like,
circulate.
because you're Indian, right?
Yeah.
And
She's like,
Kamala, she's like, yeah. Yeah. Did you see the one where, did we play that in the show yesterday? Where the black dude had a picture of her and her family up in all their Indian.
Oh, no, I showed you that.
Oh, my God, dude. That's so fucking funny.
That was a good one.
That guy's like, bro, can we play that? Can we put that in here?
Yeah. This clip right here. Check this out.
Y'all don't think it's weird that black folks are forcing the black card on Kamala or Kamala Harris? Kamala? Whatever the fuck. Y'all don't think that's weird? This is her family right here. That look like a black household? That's the household you grew up in? That's not the... Nigga, I can't recognize this shit. Nigga, I'm FBA. I'm from this soil, nigga. From the slave plantations here, nigga. I don't recognize this family. All right? But y'all can keep putting the black card on somebody. It's kind of weird that you're trying to force the blackness on somebody. That's that slave in you, boy. Cut it out.
That don't look like my. Does that look like a household to you?
I don't see no wicker chairs or nothing. You know she's not black. Her dad's there.
Huh? Bro. There's something wrong. It's so, dude, these people are so cheese dick, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like Hillary Clinton. Like, how does this work? Hey, we're down in the polls with black people. They're starting to realize, okay, well, who can we get?
Oh, I know.
We get Megan Thee Stallion.
Need some WAP in there.
Yeah, we could talk about WAP. I got it. This would be great. We'll paint. I'll get a paint, and you guys can all get in a circle, and you can paint Hillary, and Chelsea, you can paint, and then Megan can paint too.
Yeah.
And you guys can like be sitting around like it's like brunch, and then you could talk about wet ass pussy.
Right, and I'll tell her how you studied the rap culture as a child.
Yeah. And black people will love it, dude. They'll love it. Because you know why? Because she's black. And we invited her into our garden to have brunch and paint pictures.
In the ritualistic garden.
Yeah, that's her fucking family. Look at that.
And that's her current family.
Yeah.
We'll put that in here. That's her current family.
Dude. And they're trying to, bro, listen. I don't think black people.
I got a real black family, and people think I hate black people. Isn't that weird? That's fucking weird to me.
That's probably why you hate black people.
That's probably weird. I'm just saying, I actually got a black family. It's fucking
He's
weird.
like, if anybody can hate him, it can be me.
That's what I'm saying. At least I got the motherfuckers. Y'all ain't even got them. Bullshit.
Fuck, dude.
That's bullshit.
That's pretty funny.
That's fucking bullshit.
Bro, but like, dude, I don't think the black culture's buying this shit no more. I don't even think if they put Michelle Obama up, they're going to buy it. I think they're fucking sick of, I think they're sick of their intelligence being insulted.
Yeah, the problem is that idea scares me because they're going to catch, they're going to become aware that it ain't going to work. And then what are they going to do about it? That's the part that scares me.
I don't know, man. I think these
You know what I'm
people.
saying?
I think these people think about race all day.
Yeah,
I think that's all they think about. I'm talking about the politicians, not the black culture.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see, man. We'll
It's
see.
like, dude, you know what's crazy, bro? It's like black people want to leave like the being identified as black people out the door. They just want to be normal. They're normal fucking people. And these fucking people that convince them to vote for them every 4 years won't let that happen. They won't let racism die. They won't let us become Americans. They won't let us become, real brothers and sisters. Like we have had that before in America. It's just that the younger generation, the Gen Z people, they don't realize we just had that 15 years ago, and then Obama came around, fucked it all up for everybody.
You want to see something interesting too that I just noticed? Right? This is like some subconscious psychological shit here. All right. I want you guys to notice this picture here. Obviously, this is Kamala here when she was a little bit younger. But notice her head position and how it's leaning in towards the family, right? And how, that there's strength there, there's identity, there's a sense of belonging there. As soon as she gets into politics where it starts becoming an issue, look at her body language here. Right? That's her mom, her head still to the complete opposite way. Same thing with her father.
You mean like she doesn't want to be identified as Indian?
Subconsciously, it's happening. Like, bro, that's a real thing.
Yeah, like she knows.
She knows. She has to distance herself from that.
That's right. She knows that she is identifying and pandering to black people, and I guarantee if you ask her fucking family, they'll tell you that.
They probably
said. I guarantee it.
Oh, Kamala not no more. That's what they're gonna tell you. We used to get Slurpees. No more Slurpees. Is that too much?
No. That was wonderful.
We don't get Slurpees no more. We used to get Slurpees. No more Slurp.
Oh my God, dude. We're going to jail.
Hey.
What?
It could be worse.
What?
It could be gay.
Yeah. We're definitely going. Hey man, Alex Jones played our clip at the front end of his show.
Yeah.
We're going to jail. Oh my God, dude.
You want the bottom bunk or you want the top bunk?
You know what, man? I ain't going.
All right.
Yeah, so
that's good. Yeah.
If y'all coming to get me, just know I ain't going. So you better bring it, whatever you got.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys,
those little fucking helicopter flyovers ain't scaring me either, bitch.
No. Dude, they do that.
Fucking every day, bro. Right over the fucking house.
Yeah. It's fucking
People
crazy.
think I'm fucking joking. They think we're fucking talking shit.
When you sent me that one you talking about you just got buzzed, I looked, there was nothing there though.
I know. It happens all the time, bro.
I know what they're doing.
It always happens at like fucking 5:30 in the morning too, and I'm like, fuck. It's almost 6. That's when the raids happen.
Yeah, 6:01.
Yeah, 6:04. I'm like, all right, back to sleep.
Guys, jump in on this conversation. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think. With that being said, let's get to our third and final headline. Headline number 3. We got to check back in.
All I know is if they put me there, they do something to me, you motherfuckers better do something. I'm just saying. I'm talking to all of you. They do something to me, you better do something.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about post about it.
Yeah.
I'm being serious, dude.
I know, man.
Like, people don't realize how much risk and how much bullshit that we deal with because of this.
It's real.
You motherfuckers better do something if they with us.
Yeah, please. Please. I couldn't make it in jail. Got to check in on Venezuela, though, because there's some interesting stuff happening. I like to expose communism like we always do. Let's check in. So right now, there's a lot of stuff happening in Venezuela. There's protests, there's riots. People are losing their minds. But you got two major sides, both trying to claim victory here, and it's weird. Protests have broken out across the country as both sides of the Venezuela presidential election claim victory, with opposition candidate Edmundo Gonzalez claiming he has proof that he won from the exit polls. Saying, quote, "The voice of the Venezuelan people has been clear through their votes, yet the morally bankrupt dictatorship remains deaf to their cries." Isaias Medina III, a former Venezuelan diplomat to the United Nations Security Council and Harvard Fellow, told Fox News Digital. The regime has not only defrauded the election results, but has also begun persecuting the courageous leaders who ignited the flame of freedom, Medina said. In a remarkable display of unity and defiance, spontaneous marches flood the streets as citizens fervently plead for liberty and the chance to rebuild a nation where families can reunite in prosperity. And yeah, they're definitely going. In a bold move, though, in a very, very bold move, there's another opposition leader who the people also could have very well elected in. Their leader, Freddy Superlano. How about he was the police just
they kidnapped him.
They kidnapped him
on live fucking television.
On live TV.
Yeah.
On live TV. Here's the clips. So Venezuelan opposition party, Voluntad Popular, said on Tuesday on Twitter that its national coordinator, Freddy Superlano, has been detained. Here's the clip of him getting arrested out of his house. That's some wild
Is that
shit.
some Jimmy Levy?
I think so.
Yeah.
We got to clip that out though, right? Yeah. But that's wild. That's wild. You lose the election, then you start locking up. What is that?
That's communism, dude.
Who did they try? Didn't they try to lock up somebody here?
Yeah, and I guarantee you, dude, when Kamala gets in power, they will do that.
They absolutely will.
They will do that. She is one of these people.
She's a prosecutor, and she's a prosecutor.
Yeah.
She has a good record of it.
Yep. Not only that,
legally
bro,
locking
she'll be
people
going
up.
after everybody else who's been talking truth too.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah. Now, like I said, it's communism. There's no doubt. But we got to address some communism that's actually happening here as well.
Well, hold on. You're not covering the full story. The military, just before the fucking show today, announced that they are siding with the people, not with Maduro.
I saw that. A bunch of cops and state police are stepping down, taking their uniforms off, and
which is what's going to happen here too.
Is what's needed.
80% of the fucking police in the military here, no matter what you guys think, when you see these dudes up there dressed up as fucking women and shit in our military, and they're all saying woke ass shit. 80% of the service people are pro fucking America, pro freedom. They're not these communist fucks. They don't respect Joe Biden. They don't respect the regime. And if this goes this way with our election, where someone wins 66% to 30, okay, and they try to claim the election, which will be their last case scenario, I think they'll try to kill him. I think they'll try all the chaos before that. But if it does get that far, they will just say they won, and the military and police are going to have a really fucking, hopefully easy decision to make to say, hell no, fuck you.
It shouldn't be hard.
No, it shouldn't be hard, but they should have done it in 2020, and they didn't do shit.
Yeah.
They should have done it during the lockdowns. They didn't do shit. You guys fucking went and arrested people on a fucking beach. You filled parks with sand. You arrested people for opening their businesses. That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah. And here's a good thing, though. You'll have a chance to redeem yourself, man, because it is coming. It is coming. But I want to address some communism that's happening here in a new report that just came out. I'm not sure if you saw this or not, but take a load of this shit. Tax hypocrisy. Nearly 6,000 IRS employees and contractors owe $50 million in back taxes, a Treasury audit reveals. So the same people,
they're not paying their taxes. That makes sense.
The same people, though,
that come to us and audit us
and investigate
and take our and arrest us if we don't pay our taxes and put liens on our shit and make our lives fucking horrible and take fucking half of our money that we work our fucking balls off for. They're not even paying their fucking taxes. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro. Let's dive into this. So a recent audit by the Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration, or TIGTA, has uncovered that nearly 6,000 employees and contractors of the Internal Revenue Service collectively owe close to $50 million in overdue taxes.
It's around $10,000 per fucking person. It's $8,333 per person.
Yeah.
What would the government do if you owed $8,333?
Dude, it's so U.S. Senator Johnny Erst out of Iowa, who requested the audit, did not hold back in her criticism of IRS Commissioner Daniel Werfel. In a press release, Erst introduced the Audit the IRS Act, which mandates annual audits of IRS employees and calls for the termination of any agent found to be delinquent on their taxes. Quote, the spirit of 1776 is still alive and well with the tax revolt happening right now at the most unlikely of places in Washington, the IRS, Ernst said. Quote, while the IRS warns tax evasion is a serious crime punishable by imprisonment, fines, and the imposition of civil penalties, the agency is rewarding its own tax dodgers with paychecks and lavish benefits made possible, ironically, with the taxes paid by law-abiding citizens. My legislation will create a zero-tolerance policy for tax evasion and misconduct while ensuring these IRS bureaucrats are no longer allowed to live by one set of rules and enforce another on honest, hardworking Americans, she added. So here were some of the key findings. Over 5,800 IRS and contractor employees owe nearly $50 million in overdue taxes. Despite having the authority to terminate employees who willfully fail to pay taxes, only 20 of those individuals were dismissed for tax-related reasons. More than 500 former IRS employees with documented compliance issues, including criminal and sexual misconduct, were rehired by the agency or its contractors. And of the 3,300 IRS employees identified with unpaid taxes, 2,000 owe over $12 million without being on a payment plan. Among the 2,400 contractor employees, 1,700 owe more than $17 million, also without payment plans. It gets worse than that. Government-wide, the TIGTA found 149,000 federal employees owe an astounding $1.5 billion in unpaid taxes. There are almost 150,000 federal employees who combined collectively owe more than $1.5 billion in unpaid taxes.
That's 150,000 employees that owe $10,000 in back taxes who haven't arranged a payment plan because they're not being forced to have one, which is what they do to you.
Which is exactly what they do.
Yeah.
They garnish our wages.
If they if they can't get a payment plan, and first of all, before you get a payment plan, they'll look at your assets and they make you fill out all this shit. And then they'll say, you go sell this, 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 this. And once you sell all this shit, we'll put you on a payment plan. Like, bro, they ruin people's lives over this. Listen, people don't understand if you've never had an issue with taxes, they don't understand how fucking vicious and how predatory the tax law is in this country when they go to collect. Dude, listen, bro, we don't live in a fucking free country. I say this over and over again. The reason that people don't understand that is because they're used to paying these taxes from birth. Mm-hmm. Okay, but that's new. Paying the amount of tax that we pay is relatively new. They started that back in 1913. Mm-hmm. Okay. Before that, we didn't pay shit. We kept what we earned. And that is how it should be now. Okay. Most of the government services should be privatized. Yes, there still has to be a little bit of a government. There has to be things that the government is in charge of. Police, military, defense of the country, basic things. Yes, we are going to have to pay some tax, but the tax that we need to pay should never exceed, ever, 10% of our income. It should never exceed that. And people who are at the highest tax bracket are paying 50, 60, 70, 80% of their money in taxes. And people say, oh, well, that's not true. That's an exaggeration. No, it's not, because you're only accounting for income tax. You're not accounting for all the tax that you have to pay when you buy shit, when you sell shit, when you own shit, when you create shit. Like you don't understand it. Like the tax code, because they're used to it. And then the people who vote for it, they don't pay taxes because they don't have jobs, and yet they get to vote. So how do we not understand the problem here? If you have people that don't have a job, that have a voice, and they get to vote on what's going on, they are going to vote for more of your shit to them. Okay? If they're paying taxes, they're less likely to do that because they're actually operating as a contributing member of society and they want to keep more of their own shit. So their goal here is to import or make people unemployed, enough people, so that there's more people that don't produce than there are that do. Because if they have more people that don't produce, those people are going to vote the other people's wealth away from them, which then handicaps the population completely, both the producers and the non-producers, and it creates a scenario where it's very easy to control the population. And they trick people into thinking that, you got to pay your fair share, motherfucker. Everybody that pays taxes pays their fair share, and they pay way more. There's no reason that these people should be in Washington, D.C. walking out worth hundreds of millions of dollars. It's quite honestly impossible without them stealing it. You can't go from a net worth of $1 million or less to hundreds of millions of dollars in the government without stealing it.
Mm-hmm. No, and they don't call it insider trading because, it's confidential briefings and it's within their regulatory rights to have these meetings. And so what they do with that information, and they can just go invest in these same, bro, it's complete bullshit, man. Yeah. It's complete bullshit. I just hate that these will literally take all of your shit, and they're not even.
Not only will they take your shit, bro, they'll be smug about it. These people are the biggest power trip motherfuckers on the face of the earth. They're unhinged, fucking communists, bro. Like, just wait, dude. Just wait. It's going to get way worse if people keep voting for this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Guys, jumping on this conversation.
I hope the people of Venezuela fucking stick to. I said this when fucking Canada did it. I said this when they did it in Europe. If you don't solve the problem and finish the job, bro, you're going to be worse off. So all the homies in Venezuela realize this is your one chance. If you don't get this Maduro out and like complete the revolution that you're a part of right now, you are going to pay, and your family's going to pay, and they're probably going to be killed. So it's all or nothing for you fuckers in Venezuela, and you better push through.
Apparently he has like a $15 million warrant for him here.
Listen, dude. It's a lot versus a little. It's millions of people versus fucking 50. It should be very easy. Yes, there's going to be some people that are fucking killed trying to do it, but for the greater good, you guys got one chance, dude. If you let this dude stay in power, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So, you know, what'd Trudeau do after they didn't finish the job? What was the next thing he did after those trucker convoys during COVID didn't fucking do anything?
Yeah, he locked shit down harder.
No. What did he take away from people?
Guns.
That's right.
Yeah.
And to those of you that say January 6th was an insurrection, think of all these people that you see in Venezuela rioting, but all of them have guns, because that's what an insurrection will look like here.
Yeah, guys, jump in on this conversation down in the comments. Let us know what you guys think. Now, with that being said, let's get to our final segment of the show. As always, we have thumbs up or dumb as fuck. This is where we bring a headline in, we talk about it, and we get one of those two options. And I'll be honest, this one scares me, Andy. This one scares me. Let's check this out. A thumbs up or dumb as fuck headline reads: chimpanzees appear capable of human speech in remarkable resurfaced videos. Researchers reveal.
Okay.
So researchers are going bananas. That's racist. I'll just start there.
How?
Huh?
How is that?
A new scientific paper reports that chimpanzees are capable of producing sounds that mimic words they hear from people. It follows recent research revealing that chimpanzees can gesture to one another in conversations like humans. The new research looked at 2 archived videos of chimps uttering words on camera. One clip from the mid-2000s and another from the 1960s. In both cases, the apes uttered the word mama when given cues from their handlers. It defies previous belief that speech was beyond chimpanzees' neural circuitry, researchers noted. Quote, great ape vocal production capacities have been underestimated, the paper read. Quote, chimpanzees possess the neural building blocks necessary for speech. So here's the first clip from the 1960s.
There are 2 chimpanzees in Rome who have brought a new twist in communication between animal and human. No, we don't mean the dance, we mean Renata. She's a chimp with an IQ that has scientists climbing trees. With her trainer, Renata has developed a routine that draws applause from everyone. As explained by her foster mother, this is one of the most extraordinary chimps in the world. You don't have to know Italian to understand Renata's accent when she gets her cue.
Dici chi sono io? Mamma, 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 mamma.
That's crazy.
Bro. So then there's the more recent example of the 2 filmed inside Suncoast Primate Center in Palm Harbor, Florida. Saw a chimpanzee named Johnny speak the word in exchange for a red Twizzler when prompted by a caretaker to say it. Johnny's deep-pitched cadence sound eerily similar to Andy Serkis' English fluent chimpanzee Caesar from the Planet of the Apes film franchise, as pointed out by several commenters on the 16-year-old clip. Check this clip out.
Can you say mama? Mama? Mama. Is this for mama? Mama. You love your mama? You love mama? Mama. Here, sweetie. This is for you. That's for you, my love. You're a good boy, John. You're a good boy, John. I love you. Love you, Johnny. Do you like that?
Look at that old guy.
Is it good? Is it good, sweet boy? You're my sweetest man. Who's my sweetie man?
That's cute.
Bro, listen, yeah, now it's cute. Next thing you know, you got Caesar fucking coming after you.
Bro, I don't have nothing to worry about. I treat animals better than fucking anybody. I got nothing to worry about, bro. In fact, I'm going to join their fucking side. I promise you, if there was a war of chimpanzees and humans, I'm fighting on their side.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
People are shit, dude.
That's true. Especially the evil ones.
Yes. I give this thumbs up. I hope it happens faster and faster.
Bro, come on, man.
No, man.
Dude, that is creepy as
That's awesome.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
Bro.
Be great. Those are great movies, too.
They are really good movies.
Yeah.
No. Bro, that's some scary shit, bro.
It's badass.
And he does sound like Caesar.
Yeah.
Nope. Thumbs down for me, bro.
Nope. I'm thumbs up. I like it. I'm waiting for him to send me my draft papers.
Just the handprint on the paper.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm in, dude.
All right, man. Well, guys, Andy, that's all I got.
All right, guys. Don't be a hoe.
Share the show.